HCCI started 29 years ago. That's Harlem Congregations for Community Improvement. We realized that if we were going to be a success, it would take the joint effort of several organizations. But this was basically organized by ministers who had a vision of a greater day, and also a commitment, a religious commitment, to help better the lives of all people. We wanted to make sure that the least and those go unnoticed were not forgotten. And so HCCI wanted to provide affordable housing, but not just affordable, quality affordable housing, because housing makes a difference. When you grow up and have something nice, you feel better and you do better. And so we wanted to make sure that people would have a decent lifestyle. Well, the honorees, each of them has contributed to the well-being of others in some way, some special way. And so tonight, we're always proud to recognize those people who have done something unusual, something to support people other than themselves, because not enough people think about others. And so they did, and they continue to do so. So we wanted to say to the New York community and really to the world, there are people who have not forgotten, who have not given up the idea that there are people who have need, and that there are people, and we have a responsibility to answer those needs. And so the 8 people who are honored tonight certainly has done that kind of, shown that concern in a very tangible way. I had another group called Harlem Interfaith Commission for Housing Equality, and we're fighting to make sure that the people who live in Harlem, have lived in Harlem 28, 29 years, have the right to stay in Harlem. We know that there are efforts by landlords to harass people. We hear these complaints all the time, and we're worried about people being displaced. So we're fighting that kind of thing, not just my group, but other organizations too, because we believe that everyone is important in the economy of God. And so we want to say to the least and to the unnoticed again that we're here for you, and into the world that everybody's important, not just the rich and the powerful, but those here again who go unnoticed. I met with Mayor de Blasio last week, and he says that in his upzoning, that there will be safeguards, anti-displacement, anti-harassment, and we also ask for anti-speculation. He has promised these things in his upzoning program, and so we believe that they will take place. Hopefully they will. We see him as an ally and not as an opponent. We're all trying to achieve the same goal. Our roads to achieving it might be a little different, but we want to do something to make sure everybody has a decent living and and a good lifestyle. So I would first recommend legal aid. I would also say see your council person, your political people, and there are organizations like mine and others that at least if we can't handle it ourselves can refer you to organizations that do. So there is a route. There are people around who can point you in the right direction.